Hi guys, welcome back to the Magics of Life channel, and today in this video I'm gonna bring you more light on primary elements. I was discussing in few previous videos related to different people this primary elements topic when we were discussed elections in the United States. Actually, there was analysis for Joe Biden and Donald Trump primary elements, and the same there was analysis for Jung Kook and his primary elements. And today, just about all primary elements, I want to share with you results of my practical experiment, because I love experiments. Me, myself, is a fire. I'm about action, so I'm about practice and about real action in real 3D world, not only about different theories. Even when I was writing in university my thesis for PhD, I even chosen and engaged in forex trading to just to feel it, and to make my opinion, my thesis is objective, like I was studying this, even though as fire, I really find it being a bit boring for me. Well, because it requires more of analytical skills gathering information, but there was fast reaction to fundamental news and so on. So it went well for some period of time until I get bored. Anyway, now, Big Brother watching us everywhere, so I wasn't surprised posting all these videos on elections in US, United States, and actually discussing this everything. In advertisement, I got a suggestion on home items, and there was just hilarious toilet brush suggested for me to make a purchase, and I wanna see you. I want you to see these. Just, I hope you can recognize a face. Okay, I hope you can. You see this? I hope it's recognizable, yeah? I was just in shock because to see this sort of toilet brush, it caused a gamma of emotions within me. As fire, being my primary element is fire, so I love unusual things, I love unique things, I like shiny things, I like bright things, and things which no one else had. And this one seems, just imagine at your home, guests are coming, and you have such thing, in your toilet. It's gonna make your day, sort of. It's a big surprise. Just try to recall when you was in position of a guest and going out somewhere, visiting friends, and entering the toilet. What made you surprised? Whatever made you surprised? Because each toilet just like toilet, nothing unique. Well, sometimes maybe some things. It's like here we had in restaurant Georgia, very nice place to wash hands in toilet. They made it like fountain with a big soap stone in the center, in the middle, and I really adored this. But anyway, I'm telling you, that's gonna be shock. That's unique item, of course, in my eyes, and of course I wanted this. But because I have third element, my third element is earth, it made me practical a bit, so I decided, okay, I definitely buying this and keeping it either in stock if I see that they gonna stop the line of production or something, they gonna went out of stock with these items. Well, I'm waiting just more, okay, to buy this. It's not like I'm just buying and, nothing else, just buying. No. Not that impulsive, because earth, it gives you such affect when you analyze your actions and purchase and everything. So guys, I decided to run a, let's say, practical experiment. And I have a circle of friends here, and I have chosen those whom I know for sure the primary elements, and I sent this picture to all of my friends represented by 4 different primary elements. So I send it to water, I send it to air, I send it to earth element, and I send it to fire, which is exactly like me person. So here the results. Well, I will start sharing with a reaction of fire when I send this and say that, look, this is in my wish list now, I want this item so bad. The reaction of fire was, because fires, they always about action, actually. Was, did you check the, how much they charge for shipping? So that's about action. Go and check how much they charge for shipping. Is there any extra charge? Because the price of this thing is really funny, I'm telling you. And yeah, of course, and this fire, I went and write it back. But fire, first question. First of all, fire wants this item as bad as I am. Like excited, super excited. So already about to buy. So need to know the shipping fees, okay, shipment fees. So fire asked very practical question related to action. Go and check this fees. Done. And this was amazing. It's like, hi bro, that's me. Next one, I sent this item to Earth, and very earthly friend whose first element and third element is earth, so it's 100% earth. There is no inner conflict how it happened when you have one primary element and totally different emotional element, because third element is responsible for our emotions and likes, dislikes. So I sent. And I noted that I want this item in my wish list. It's now in my wish list. I want to buy it. And their reply of Earth was immediate and came immediately. And it was sort of, what a useless thing. What a crap. Why do you need this? Sort of, even, you know, like constatation of fact. What a useless crap. And I was sort of, why you can't get me? You don't understand this? Really? I even tried to play practical and said that because it's yellow, not white, as most of them, majority of toilet brushes, it made shit less visible. But Earth was unconvincible because, you know, what a useless crap. As you know, made a veto on my wish and want. I was kind of, okay, let's move on. And I sent the same picture, the same item to my aerial friend who is 100% air. And I sent him, look what I have seen today, it's on my wish list now, I want this item badly. And the reaction, first of all, I should tell you that aerial person was online, because aerial people, they are so incredibly chatty, but this person have seen my message like in a few hours later, and of course reply came even a bit later. And the reply was, the aerial person whose primary element is an air sent me as a reply a video with funny dancing dogs. And I was kind of, what's that? What the hell? Because for air, if for Earth it's about being practical, bringing some, you know, some sort of something necessary, then for air, it's just the exchange of information. So I send this to air, and air send me something funny in return. Because for air, it's all about communication. it's all about information exchange. So there were no questions where you found, where is link, as was from fire element of friend. Nothing like this. No. Just funny dogs as a reply, and no emotion at my at my bright finding. I was sort of, what's this? Okay, and the next, of course, I sent to my watery friends. I almost don't have watery friends, but as I was digging for this. Because water is very, same chatty as aerial people, but also very emotional. They worrying about each and every smallest detail. When one of my watery clients asked me how you getting rid of this sort of stress, I was kind of, what? Really, you asking me this? I even not stressing about such things. Are you serious? What had happened to you, girl? Because I'm not even stressing about this. So I said to her, okay, with this question you should go to some watery consultant who gonna tell you how to not stress, how to get rid of stress about such smallest things as like about, I don't know, fleas which lives 3 blocks away from you at some unknown person dog. Yeah, something like this. If I draw a parallel for her situationship, in my eyes it looked like this, and I'm not even stressing about such things. Are you serious? So watery friend. The reaction of watery friend was, hello, how are you? Thank you. It made my day. It made me laugh so hard. It was so fantastic. I never felt so. Everything was about emotions, was about feelings actually. When it's about water, it's always about emotions and all shades of emotions, from deepest to brightest to smallest, from biggest to smallest, and vice versa. So, and water friend, she wrote, thank you, you made my day. I was laughing 10 minutes in a row. It was hilarious. I love so much, blah, 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 blah. And then she came to feelings, and actually feelings. So, and what would be your reaction to this? I'm just wondering how many people of which element watching me, how many fires we have here, how many air we have here, how many waters, how many earths, of course. But I'm doubting that earth watching my channel. Why so? Because earth is very practical. It's especially if it's earth. It's so practical that, mamma mia, it drives me nuts at times, even though I love earth, okay? But at times it drives me really, really nuts. Such people, so much of being conservative and this everything, like, oh. And guys, about earth, yeah, I'm doubting, even if earth watching me, that's not pure earth, not earth by first and third element. It must be either earth water or earth fire. But earth fire, I can reinsure you, earth fire has what to do in their lives. So I would doubt that they're watching YouTube, and especially this sort of esoteric YouTube. They gonna watch something like 5 minutes craft, something like this, where they can repeat. Here they can't repeat unless they're psychic, or studying something related to esoteric, because I'm sharing a lot of my experience here. And what else? But earth definitely not watching me, and earth fires, they definitely not. But earth air might be, and earth water might be. And guys, what else here to add? Yeah, few more points I wanna add here for conclusions. Actually, it should be blog post because it's better to share information when you can scroll something with screenshots. But actually, I'm lazy to write. I have a lot of writing to do, especially with mine as books and calendar, which I'm preparing for 2021, and portal date mandala and all the orders from clients, all the readings. So I decided it will be much faster to do in one piece of video. And guys, here, for those who not left yet, a few more points I wanna add. Yeah, here about elements, how much important, because currently I have a private coaching client. She is a fire element by her primary element, but actually her third element is water, and she's water in her fire not burning at all. So like no life forces, problems with health, problems in sort of career, relationship, everything, because she's suppressing her fire with water. She's trying to be like water because of this inner conflict, and there is no worse inner conflicts than fire and water, because if she was fire with air element, that might play one way or another. As you know, I am practical fire. I'm trying to be like earth, same calm, same thoughtful, but I'm fire actually. I have a friend who is fire as well by first element, but by third element this friend is air. And here's the difference between us two. When we were discussing about having access to some different luxury items, I said that I prefer to own this. And my friend said if I work for a big corporation and they gave me these items like a car and something to use, I'm okay with this, because air is about contacts, collective is about people, friendships and everything. Air adding, some accent, and earth about owning. So there was a difference between us. I said, no, I'm not okay if I work for company and they give me a limo and it's not my limo. I feel not okay. That wouldn't make me happy. Only my own limo gonna make me happy. That's it. So that's difference. We both are fires, but you see this huge difference. That's why I love this primary element system. It's very simple, and it can, it can help you to read a person just like very fast. Actually, being fast is what excites fire. We doing everything just very fast. This amount of work that Earth not able to cope, and other elements not able to cope, only fire. And here is the thing, guys, one more interesting detail I actually want to share here. So I'm working with this client. We're trying to awaken her fire and bring it up, because it's so much suppressed by water. This client, she didn't have an example, fiery example in her circle, like circle of friends or parents, because her parents, they totally different elements. They earth elements, and of course earth doesn't wanna see fire, because fire is very transformative. It's like blowing, like volcano. It's blowing entire paradigm of earth that earth people have in their life. And I'm sharing this blowing mind in my third book, actually, an interaction of fire and earth interaction. I'm sharing, just gonna be released soon by the new year. I hope we can get printed copies of this, but I'm sorry it's in Russian for now. In English, I keep working on my other books in English, guys. Definitely I need clone, but I couldn't be cloned because I have negative, this rhesus factor, or what they call it. So guys, here one more thing. As I said, earth and fire interaction, fire coming first and clearing, let's say clearing everything surface, burning everything, just entire everything, burning, clearing, because fire is huge purifier, just like what but water purifies in a very different way. in delicate way. It's for daily, it's for daily purifying water, but fire for just global transformations. And then comes earth and build on what fire prepared for us, okay, to build on. And so when we get in interactions of fire and earth, we get in always some very beautiful, bright projects. Usually, the most of startuppers, I was analyzing, because I spent 5 years in postgraduate in writing my thesis and everything. I have this scientific approach, and thanks to my earth as well element. And here is in this what they do, and I analyzed the most of startups, successful startups, and I realized that one person was fire element and other was earth element, and fire just brought energy and this creative energy to earth, because earth is short on this, very short on this, and earth brought some planning and everything, and only such startups, they worked really well and succeed. If you show some support to this video, because fire, we need feedback. We feed on something, on wood, on likes, on views, on whatsoever, because if I'm not seeing this, I'm not motivated and I'm not interested to share more, okay? If I see some support to this video, I gonna share with you which startups I analyzed and who was who in these startups. I mean, fire and earth interactions, because that's just brilliant. That's just brilliant companionship between fire and earth. And the next thing, so when fire and earth comes together, they brought up something practical, something really amazing. They built something. But when water and air comes together, they are bringing up such an amazing entertainment. I'm telling you, such an amazing entertainment, because what? When in nature fire and earth comes together, fire burning everything, might burn wood, might burn everything, volcano might erupt, and then earth gonna build something on this with the time, of course. And when air and water comes together, then wow, we have rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. So it's all about entertainment, and I wanna you to know this detail about air and water together, what they able to create when it's about entertainment industry. They unbeatable working together. It's just amazing to watch. And examples where you can see in which some recommendations, where you can see what sort of elements. I just recently viewed a cartoon called Ballerina, and the main hero, she is typical fire. She's so typical fire, like, oh. And another cartoon, Pocahontas, if you have seen, main hero, she is an air. And I understood why I never liked actually Pocahontas, because for me it's too much of blah 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 blah, no action. But actually her date, her prince, call her, I forgot the name. They're really not big fan of this cartoon. So he's a fire actually, and because of him it was possible for me to watch this cartoon. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in comments. If I see support to this video, I am sharing more, of course. I'm sharing more details on primary elements. And if you wanna get your chart of primary elements and your consultation based on them, you're welcome. You can always email me and order this sort of reading for yourself, or advices, recommendations, because you might have, the struggles as my client have in her life, just because she has this suppressed fire within her. She's not acting like real fire. And because of this, a lot of problems, feeling not energetic, feeling suppressed, feeling not happy, and this everything. And even in relationship, when our needs not met, when we are with the wrong partner, it also makes things very, very difficult to work out, because we need a person who can produce for us our third element, like either earth, either water, whatsoever element you have. So guys, see you soon again. Bye 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 bye.